Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Stream Dark Cloud. So, I kind of forgot to set things up properly, but that's okay. So, reason I didn't do a stream on Sunday was because I realized I had a lot of work I needed to do for what's coming up next. So, I have done some work. I took out all of my weapons that I could carry. This Evil Size was originally my Bone Rapier. I have upgraded it and evolved it once. These antique swords were originally my Chris knives. I have upgraded these. Now, I had to build them up into Sandbreakers so they have the Thirst ability on them. What Thirst does is it increases your Thirst drain rate, but every time you kill a monster, you get a Thirst point back. Let's see. Zhao's Bandit Slingshot I upgraded into a double impact. I have gotten rid of the Big Bucks hammers. I've turned them into Synth Spheres. And same thing with Ruby's Bandit's Ring. And Ungaga's Mirage has been leveled up a little bit. He still has a lot of work to do, but he's got a pretty decent weapon. And if we go into my attachments, you'll see I have the Synth Sphere for the Bandit's Ring, my first antique sword, and the 3 Big Bucks hammers. These are going to be very powerful attachments. But there's something I want to show first. So, I also got, if we go over here, exchange FP, we have a lot of fishing points in reserve. I got that by fishing here at the Muskalaka Oasis. Now, I actually do have a save state, because I mentioned, I believe, that there is another fish that you can catch here. So, if I load my state, you've seen me catch a Martingarian. If I load this, we are now back in time to when I found the rarest fish in the game, the Barangarian. There is one over here. You catch this by using a potato cake. They will only go after potato cakes. The problem is that potato cakes are a common bait that other fish will go after too. So in order to kind of weed out a Barangarian when there's other fish in the water, you have to use a bait that the Barangarian won't go after, but other fish will. That ideal bait is a gooey peach. And look at him. Just one of these is worth 600 and about 600. It varies. I think the lowest I've seen is like 590 something. But it's anywhere from like 600 to 900 points, depending on the size you get when you catch one of these things. They are extremely rare, however. They only show up during dusk 1% of the time, compared to the 5% of Martingarians. And you actually can have Mardans and Barons show up in the same pond. But yeah, this is just to show that the Barangarian does in fact exist. You can catch them here. You can also catch them technically at the Matataki waterfall, but it's easier to catch them here. But yeah, I did find one. I just wanted to show that to you guys. So I'm going to reset and reload my file, and we're going to continue from where we left off. And let's see, boot this back up. Again, I just wanted to show you that fish, so now we can actually get to business. Yes, I got the crest pieces, I've got my synth spheres. Just check and make sure I've got everything. Yep, still have on my FP, so we're good to go. And I've already saved, so we should be set. Let's head into the temple and finish the dungeon. The Coffin's Chamber. Let me check something real quick, actually. Just making sure I'm doing this right. Let me check my lists. So I actually do want to go ahead and evolve my weapon since we're at that point. So let's go ahead and evolve the Dussac into the 7-branch sword. Very nice. So that's the build-up for this chapter. Zhao, we want to build up her double impact into a Divine Beast title. Also very nice. Now, Goro technically does not have to build up right now. He can build up next chapter, but I went ahead and got his stats where he needed to anyway. So we can build up his battle axe into a Satan's axe. Incidentally, getting his battle axe this high level basically dumped almost all of my power-up powders. So I only have one left. But let's build up into the Satan's axe. And this is about as good of a weapon as Goro's going to get on this playthrough. As we can see on build-up, there is one more build-up that it can get. I'm not going to give it to him, though, because I don't plan on using him for much, aside from, like, limited zones. Now that I've gotten the Big Bucks Hammer Synth Spheres, he really doesn't have a practical use aside from opening doors. Then for Ruby, we want to build up her Crystal Ring into the Goddess Ring. I'm pretty sure. Let me check. And the answer to that is yes, Goddess Ring. And we still have Ungaga with the Mirage, so everyone's where they should be. We can head on in. Now, what I want to do first is I want to give this Antique Sword attachment to my 7-branch sword. You'll notice there is a blue spot here. The white spots can only take normal attachments. The blue ones can take Synth Spheres. You can see the huge stat boost here. And look at these monster stats. Boom! Lots of monster stats on this Synth Sphere. And it also comes with 2 abilities. Since this Antique Sword had both Stop and Durable on it, putting that Synth Sphere on my sword gives my sword those abilities now, permanently. Let's see. I want to put on a Garnet for more attack power, and a Peridot for more attack power, and that actually maxes out my sword's attack power. Very nice. I'll worry about further customization once we're actually in the fight, but let's see. We'll use the Sun Signet here. Yep. Get the Moon Signet here, and this will open the door. Notice we automatically walk in. Whoever disturbs my sleep shall be punished by death! King's Curse. Toan! The ancient king's spirit is possessed by the Dark Genie as well. Can you defeat him? Oh yeah. So for this guy, you actually want to, like all other bosses, use the character we gained from this chapter, Ungaga. You'll notice King's Curse has that sort of black smoke around him. Ah, cursed. But using Ungaga's charge attack, you can dispel the smoke. Alright, so once he's got that coffin vulnerable, we should be able to attack it. Two-shotted, take that. And we can move on. I'm not going to worry too much about Ungaga being cursed. It'll go away once we're out of the dungeon. What a beautiful ship. Moon people are all born artists. This ship is a testament to that. Whoa! Oh no! Now that the king's curse has been broken, something's happening to the temple. Towen, get on the moon ship! That way! Okay, I'm gonna make a save state here, because just in case I screw this up. Save state slot 0. Get this ready. All right, duel time, the final duel in the game. I'm gonna have to load state for that one. I screwed up on the very last one. Let's load slot 0. Got it. Excellent. We got a Peridot this time. Nice. I won't say no to a free Peridot. What is it? What's going on? I have no idea. What's that? Come on, let's move it. Take the helm. Here we go. To the ocean of stars and beyond. 2 yellow drops. It's flying. You're right. That kid must be on it. That kid? Yeah, the one with the green hat and those beautiful eyes. There's something special about him. Ngaga, Towen, good luck. And this is where we get the reveal that moon people are rabbits. Say, don't you stare about like that. People will think we're hicks. Welcome to Yellow Drops. I've heard the story from Nem of Brownboo. These days, we have this new communication system called CrystalNet. We get information fast. Unfortunately, the mayor is not here right now. But rest assured, I, Samba, will serve as your guide in place of the mayor. Please, come this way. Lupo! Come on, Toan. I'll give you a tour around our village. Where should we start? Excuse me. Yes, it's me. Oh, Linda? What's up? Our date today? Yikes! Come on, I didn't forget. How can I forget that? No way, really? Yeah, sure, gotcha. I'm leaving right now. Be there in a flash. Wow, I'm so sorry, Toan. I have an emergency. I have to go right away or I'll be in deep... Bye. I'd much rather explore on my own anyway. So let's see, we have Tap. Have we met before? Couldn't have, I guess. But yeah, no. This is Yellow Drop. This is the... or Yellow Drops, rather. This is the final town in the game, and the only town that hasn't been destroyed by the Dark Genie. Because the Dark Genie never went to the moon. Hi, my name's Mania, collector of rare moon items. I collect old items. Do you have any for me? Ah, no, this is... or, yeah, Mania. We actually do have an item like that, but we'll need to go get it out of storage. So I'll give you guys a tour of Yellow Drops, since it is a town that we don't have to build. Now, I'm guessing the moon people are fond of the design of a big central area with a bunch of smaller stuff branching off of it, because Brown Boo has that design, Yellow Drops has that design, and from Dark Cloud 2, Luna Lab has that design. So let's see, what's in this house? No way to climb up. Ah, yeah, that's a ladder. Linda. Oh, I always get stood up when meeting Samba. He's so rude. Can I check in some items? Alright, so Samba is our sort of bank. Now what I want to do is I want to get the clay doll. So the trading sequence quest that started all the way back at Claude's house in Northern Village with the candy culminates here in Yellow Drops. So now that we have that clay doll, let's go talk to Marnia. One clay doll. Whoa! Cool! Where did you get that clay doll? An ancient figurine clay doll made by an ancient people. And this model is like totally rare. There's only a couple dozen of them. Can I please have it, please? Sure. All right. Yes! Thank you very much. But, let's see, I guess you can't, huh? Oh, I know. I'll give you my treasure in return. Here. And for going through this, we get a sun, a one-of-a-kind attachment known in Dark Cloud 2 as a sunstone. There is no moon equivalent. There is not a moonstone here. That was introduced in Dark Cloud 2. Don't waste your breath telling me to give it back. I'm keeping this. This will be my new treasure. Thank you very much. Well, I hope you enjoy it, Marnia. No, I'm not giving it back. This dolly's mine. That's perfectly fine, Marnia. I hope you enjoy it. I appreciate the sun attachment you gave. So let's take off my gems and stuff so we can actually see what the sun gives. This is the only way to get the sun, by the way. It's a one-of-a-kind item. You miss that trading sequence with Claude or Couscous and you don't get the candy, you can never get this. So let's see, that's a plus 10 attack boost. Ooh, all elements plus 10. All monster stats looks like plus 3, so it's essentially a somewhat weaker diamond, so I'll give that to Toan, for sure. Let's go with Holy, since fire could use some work, I suppose. Put that there. There we go. Okay, so you want to remember the house that has that sort of, like, I don't know what you'd call that, a scanner-looking thing over it, or like a oven-looking thing, I don't know. That is where storage is. If we go over this way, we'll see what's in here. Jive. Hi there, who are you? I'm Jive. I know all about weapons, so listen up. To build up a Sun Sword, increase its original anti-bases evenly, and then all 5 elemental attributes up to the necessary level. Now, that's actually important. Most NPCs who you talk to that give you weapon build-up advice, that's all it is, just advice. You don't have to actually follow their instructions to upgrade the weapon that way. In Jive's case, you actually do. You cannot build up the Sun Sword until you talk to Jive. Alright, so who's in here? I believe this is where the shop is, but we don't actually get access to it until plot happens. So remember, this one with the rotary top is where the shop is. I believe the other two are just like... Okay, that goes to the dungeon. I believe the other two are just like buildings with NPCs you can talk to. And you can't fish here either. The Muskalaka Oasis is the last place in the game where you can fish. What's this? Lami. Hi! In Yellow Drops, we've kept a particular tradition for ages, but the boss completely disregarded it to build a high-tech factory. I wonder if it was the right thing to do. You really have to get rid of the old to create something new? Lada, have you ever seen the Bravery Launch? It's a cursed board that makes you want to jump off when you step on it. I'm not that stupid. I'll never get on it. Now, that's actually talking about the dungeon stuff. I'll go over that when we actually get to the dungeon itself. And who's this? Cheek. Sealing skill? Never heard of it. What is it? Oh, Cheek. That reminds me of Madameo. Cheek Stag Otter. Huh. Alright, so, who is this? If anything. Lumba. I can't believe that Samba got a girlfriend before me. Well. Salsa. Oh, I wanted to talk to Salsa. Hey, you're not from around here, are you, weirdo? Well, that's just rude. Yeah, I think that's just NPCs. Yeah, this pulsating one. It's just a house. And then I believe this is Marnia, so we've come full circle. Yep. Alright, so let's go in here, the big central building. This is the factory that our boss is so proud of. What do you think? It's something, isn't it? I am Ledin. I'm in charge of this factory. I was told about you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Oh, Samba's supposed to be your guide. He's not around. Well, then. I'll take his place and guide you. Well, thank you. Even though I've pretty much already seen everything your town has to offer. So I hear you need to I hear you need to know about the sealing technique. That is a secret skill from ancient times used by our ancestors. Maybe our boss knows. Shall we go? This is the great factory our boss, leader of the Moon People, has created. There's nothing you can't make here. Unfortunately, the boss is not here. Along with testing the new model, he's entered a contest. If it's urgent to see him now, go to the Colosseum. The Colosseum is straight ahead past the Moon Sea. However, the Moon Sea has changed recently. Monsters are lurking all over now. Also, the structure of the Moon Sea seems to have become more complicated. I'll walk into the entrance of the Moon Sea. This way, please. Beyond this gate is the Moon Sea, but then it's quite different from any sea you know. Recently, many monsters started appearing in the Moon Sea. Stay sharp and be careful. Various recovery and support items are sold in this village. Be fully prepared before you set foot on the Moon Sea. So long now. Now, I believe Ladon here is the shopkeeper, and now that we've gone through this, he will be in the shop area. So, let's see. Oh. Limbo. You need gunpowder to use the cannon that transports you around the Moonsea craters. It's sure to be somewhere in each crater. Maybe one of the monsters has it. Yep, that's again going into dungeon mechanics. I will go over that once I actually get into the dungeon itself. Oh. Ailey. Or Ailey. You're from Blue Terra? What are you doing here? Got nothing better to do? Nope, I'm here to defeat the Dark Genie. Let's see... Not that one. We are looking for this one over here, I think is the shop. Nope, this is Samba. This is storage. Shop is the other way. It might actually be that one. Yeah, here he is. Let him. Okay, so we've got all kinds of water here, premium chicken, he sells Beast Busters. He's also got some guns, but we can't buy these right now because the character who uses guns is not in our party. Spoiler, spoiler. Let's see... Otherwise, I think we're good on supplies. Let me actually go back to Queens real quick. I gotta go buy another stamina drink. Get my supplies up. Queens? And yeah, we don't need the moonship anymore. Now that we've actually set foot in Yellow Drops, the Fairy King can just warp us there. Let's see, you should be open. Yeah, see? Angaga's no longer cursed. I'm curious how the Divine Beast title got damaged. Weird. And we can go to Lana for the repair powder. What was that? 7. There we go. That should be everything we need. Alright, let's head to the Moonsea. Now, note the name of the town we're in, Yellow Drops. That indicates that we are on the Yellow Moon. For those of you who were around for my Dark Cloud 2 LP, if you were paying attention, you may have noticed the Blue Moon played a particular plot-significant role in that game. If anybody did inhabit the Blue Moon, or does in this case, we don't know. We never see it. Because Yellow Drops is on the Yellow Moon. So anyway, let's head into the Moonsea now. Yeah, we talked to Limbo already. Let's head into the Moonsea. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to save. There we go. The Moonsea. Boom. Okay, so the Moonsea as a dungeon only has 15 floors. The gate key, as was mentioned by, I believe... Oh, there's a monster right at the start. What do we got? Oh, we're good. Okay, so... Oh, good, we got a ruby thing here. So, a little bit about the Moon Sea. Like I said before, Moon Sea only has 15 levels. Let's see. The gate key is gunpowder, as Limbo mentioned. The secondary key is the crank, I believe is what it's called. It's the key handle from the underground water channel in the second game. And the backfloor key, as mentioned, I forget their name who mentioned it, but one of the NPCs mentioned a thing called the Bravery Launch. That is the backdoor key. We're not going to be too fussed about that, because if we want to go to a backfloor, we can go to Queen's. But if I get one, oh well, not going to hurt me too much. Now, this only has one build-up path. Let's see, we need attack, magic, ice, and all of those. So, putting this on here should deal with most of that. I need to upgrade it first, I suppose. So, build up. You still need Dino, Rock, and Mimic? I'll give you the Sun, because the Sun... That gives Undead. This gives Rock, I think. That gives Rock and Beast. Rock and Mimic are about the same. I could give Toe and a Diamond, but there really is no reason to. So, yeah. Especially since that just maxes my attack out. Though... I'd be wasting a point doing that, so... If I do that instead... Yeah, that would be better, I think. We'll put a Garnet. We'll keep the Sun on there for the boost, but... I don't want to waste any points with the Sun, because it's a one-of-a-kind thing, so... What I'll probably do is wait for this to evolve again, because if I take this off, yeah... Well, granted, it's only 1 point, so... That should do fine. Have some more fire, though I don't think there's a whole lot of fire-weak stuff up here. That's an idea, actually. Let's do it like this. Let's take off... Nah, I'll keep the Sun on there. We'll give... Since you don't need the attack boost at the moment, let's give Ruby, she's my primary range character, we'll give Ruby the Garnet, a Peridot. Actually, I can give her a Big Bucks Hammer, because she's one of the characters I want to actually use it. Let's see, attack, magic, no elements, but a lot of monster stats. So yeah, very nice there. We'll give her a nice attack boost from that, and we'll also give her a Garnet as well. Oh wow, yeah, Ruby's going to be kicking all kinds of backside with that. Very nice. So, we have a new enemy here, Witch Helza. They are a palette swap of the Witch Ilza from Wise Owl Forest. However, unlike the Witch Ilza, instead of throwing poisonous apples at you, they shoot fireballs out of their staff. Trying to fight these guys in melee is a very bad plan. Elephant Emblem. Alright, we got chest made of stone here, so you know the mimics are going to be hardy. Thunder, that I can sell. I have no interest in that. Alright, Hellpockles. I forget what these guys are weak to. But, they're basically like, oh, well there we go. 305 from that. Hey! Gunpowder. I guess they're weak to Holy. I'll have to experiment again, but actually, let me check my notes. I think Hellpockles appear later. Do they? Let's see. No, they do not, I don't think. No, they don't appear later, so yeah, I don't know what their weakness is. Holy seems to be doing good enough there at one-shot him, so... And according to my notes, Witch Helza actually doesn't have a weakness, so... Go nuts. Here we have a little pool. Now we actually do have a ruby door over here. Let's see, that seems to be yellow. Actually, I think that's pink. Yeah, that's pink. Okay, you want to be careful with these. My projectile is faster than yours. Okay, but yeah, there's much like the Sun and Moon Temple, there is a... There are a lot of, like, heavy-set enemies in this dungeon, so expect me to be using Ruby a lot. A Mimi, not bad. Attack the moon! Hi, Duck Game, how you doing? Petite fish, that's money. Magical crystal, that helps out. Okay, here's a new enemy, Moonbug. These guys are pretty heavy-duty. They have a cannon in their shell. And if I'm not mistaken, they are classed as a machine and are actually weak to thunder. Yeah, these guys are kind of a combination of a rocket off and a pirate chariot, so you want to be real careful with them. Lots of moonbugs. Turtle shell. You can see the ABS here is pretty good too. Right, there's our exit, a huge cannon. Oh, it's a chest. It was so close it looked a little red. Eagle feather. Mighty healing, we can just sell that. So, Kupo, Duck, how are y'all doing tonight? Gee, thanks. Give me the map after I've mapped out everything. Anti-go amulet. Very nice. Let's load this cannon and blast off. Okay, these guys are annoying. I actually want to snipe these with Ruby if I can. These are space goyons, otherwise known as steam goyons in the second game. These guys are annoying because they use the charge attack that the regular goyons do. But whereas the regular goyons just kind of slowly charge forward in a straight line, moon goyons will be moving fast and they will stay on you and not get off. They are really, really annoying. So attack them from a distance if possible. Recovering from some severe allergies. Oh no, what'd you have a reaction to? Moondog. Alright, let's get rid of you. Alright, so the Goddess's Ring ABS is full, so I don't actually want to do anything with this. Not yet, anyway. I'll keep the big bucks hammer thing on there, though. I actually want to see, what do you need? You need magic, thunder, and undead. That's all. So... you don't get any thunder from that, but you do get a lot of undead. So, I could actually give you a couple of pearls, which would increase your thunder pretty well. You do need some fire as well, so what I'll probably do... a lot of yard work before the rain came and whatever was in the air got to you. Ah, I see. Okay, so you need fire and wind from the look of it, so... we'll give you that pearl. Yeah, we'll give you the pearl to work on your thunder some. And then... you've got a lot of holy. You need fire and wind, so putting that on there might help. But I don't want to upgrade you just yet, so we'll leave you be for the time being. Actually, you can have that pearl. That'll come in handy. So, unfortunately, it looks like Zhao is going to be needed for ranged attacking until such a time as this will no longer be feasible. So we'll give her a big bucks hammer just to give her some stats. Let's see. Yeah, very nice. And we'll give her this garnet and a peridot. There we go. 120 attack. Don't get used to it, Zhao. Ah, you can still steal poisonous apples from them, though. Very nice. Well, as long as the reaction wasn't very severe. Like, I know you said it was really severe, but it didn't hospitalize you or anything, did it? I should hope not. We got ourselves a big one over here. Let's go this way first. Because that looks like a Zhao pit over there. That is... no. What is that? Ah, no, it is. Okay, so we got a Zhao pit, and that looks like that needs a key, so let's not go that way, then. This is a... oh. Wait. If this needs the key, then what's that over there? Is that like a Goro switch, maybe? I'm confused now. Hang on. Ah! It is a Goro switch. I shoot faster than you can, fool. Now, the only nice thing about the Space Goyons... hey, the handle! There we go. But the nice thing about the Space Goyons, at least, is that their charge attack with the spear can be blocked. So, if you're cornered by them, you can at least defend yourself that way. How soon we get to next character? Fairly soon, I should hope? Oof. The crown. Twisted Horn. Another Hellpockle. Eagle Head. Speed +1, that'll be sold. Like, basically all non-gem attachments at this point, ooh, a carrot, will be sold, more or less. I can probably sell that carrot, too, because I've got a more reliable place to get Garians. So, to the point I don't need Umanacaras. I will take that, thank you. I don't think so. Endurance +1. Which tells I might actually be weak to Holy. There's the gunpowder. Burn the witch! I mean, burn her if you want to, but you'll startle the witch. You don't want to do that. Oh yeah, it's very, very marginal, but the difference is noticeable. They are weak to Holy. Big urn. And a regular urn with nothing else around, so let's get moving. We got ourselves a pretty big floor here. Third set of craters. That's a ruby thing. There's the exit. Okay. Let's go this way first, see what we can find. Moonbug. Hey! It's been a Hellpockle every time so far. Mammoth Tusk. Alright. Mimic! Hello. Oh, whoa, yeah, you can see how much damage that did. And keep in mind, my sword's got durable on it, so... Ooh, nice! Hey, and you replaced my Grand's Feather, too. Very nice. Okay, well, since that's done... Ruby doesn't need these attachments anymore. Yeah, well, no, she does, but... Towen doesn't need to fight anything anymore for now, so... I'll take off the sun and that. I'm not going to give that to anybody who isn't Towen, like for permanent use, but Anganga can use this at least for the durable. I think that would help. So, give him some more attack. And we can give him that Peridot for a bit more attack, too. So, I don't care about Goro's weapon anymore. His weapon's as powerful as it's gonna get. Ooh, a Bravery Launch! Nice. That's the back floor key. Stamina drink, not bad. Might want to see, actually, what the back floor is like here. Though, my ABS count is looking kind of iffy for that, so I might save that for after I leave and come back. Let's see, that looks pink to me. Yeah. Yeah, that looks pink. So, yoink. Actually hit the thing. There we go. I kept missing. Nice, got the map. What's up here? Might get a bit more with fire. Yeah. Yeah, you can see he's just constantly pushing me, and he's not gonna stop. Yeah, these things are really annoying to fight in melee. And unfortunately, my right bumper is not working too well, so I ended up taking a few hits from that. But should be okay. I've got a resurrection powder, or a revival powder as it's called. Ooh, we got a big chest. A bit early for a king mimic. Careful. Nice. What is this? Ooh, a fairy's ring. Let me see that. Does that have durable on it? It does not, so that will be sold. Okay, Zhao, your turn to play. Still a bomb. Nice. Come on. Stop it. Whew. Yeah, even then, you can see how bad blocking actually is. Let's see, give you a premium chicken. You should be fine otherwise. I was kind of hoping to avoid taking that hit, but I wanted to see if it was possible to actually get those things up close. Alright. Yeah, lots of ranged enemies in here. Or enemies that are best fought with ranged. Yeah, I'm not even going to try meleeing you again. You can just die. Freaking fish. Flapping fish. I don't know why they dropped that. It's not like I can use that here. Not the right dungeon for that key. I'm actually going to go ahead and throw that out, because that's just going to go bad. Uh-oh. And we stole soap. Ammonite. Alright. Alright. We got everything we need. Let's get out of here. Ah, a ruby-only floor. Okay. Right then, that's gonna cause some concern. Let's see. In that case, let me get that off of you. No, you don't have it. Who does? Is it Zhao? Does Zhao have it? Yeah, Zhao's got the garnet, so tell you what, I'll take that. Take these off. Since you're going to be forced to get a level up here, let's give you a garnet. That'll give you some attack, and you'll get your Big Bucks Hammer Synth Sphere, too. So, yeah. Lots of monster stats, too. So we'll go with that. Upgrade. And now those boosts are permanent. Now, what else do you need? You need magic, and that's it. Good thing you need wind. So, yeah, I can just give her 3 sapphires and she's good. And yeah, that should be good for her. Then, let's see. Other attachments. Goddess Ring. I can give you this. Bandit's Ring Synth Sphere gives you some magic. And yeah, attacks really not gonna help. So, more thunder, I guess, might help. You've got plenty of holy, so yeah, just put that on there for the thunder boost. Alright, let's do some murder. Let's see. Speaking of thunder, right on time. Oh yeah, you're definitely weak to holy. Excuse me for a sec, folks. Or not, never mind. I had to sneeze, but I guess not. Take that. Hey, there's our key. Nice. This is for being a pissant. Stupid fish. Okay, we're gonna need the handle for that. Let's see. Yeah, take that. Hate those freaking moonfish. Well, there's our handle. Wind gem, not bad. Another stamina drink. More money. Whoa! Get rid of the snipers first. I mean, we're almost done here, so... Yeah, there might be enough enemies to gain a level here. We'll see. Game? Weird. I let go of the attack button and she didn't attack. Wonder if my controller's starting to get stuck. Okay, what's this? That's pink again? Whoa, careful. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with you. Because you can snipe me from over there. Alright. Right then, let's go. Let's see. Anyone else gonna get a limited zone? Hey, Zhao! Nice. Uh-oh. Moondigger. We got a moon mole! Let's see. Oh, there's two of them. Lovely. Now we get to play this game. Waiting for him to spit. Come on, I need you to stop jumping and spit. Woo! Thankfully, Ungaga's got the range to just bonk these things. Ugh. These things are annoying. You can't really use ranged attacks on them either, because the ranged attacks focus on a point below where their model is, so you usually end up hitting the ground. Oh, more of them. Oh, now you do that. Ugh. Oh, this is a much-needed change. I'll take that. I mean, I might as well eat that. It's free. I guess that was his lunch. Let's see what we got here. Another bomb. The map, that's helpful. I see the cannon. I have a banana, I can sell that. Okay, we got a nice little linear jaunt. Another one. Haha, take that. That's where the cannon is. Oh, hello. Getting a lot of stamina drinks in here. Oh, never mind. Now he's chasing me, so... Yeah, about the Hellpocalypse, I haven't done it yet, but I'm pretty sure they can do, like, the ram into you and steal your money thing. front right, I believe is what that stands for. Let's see. Repair powder. There we go. Gunpowder. You need a lot of ABS there, big guy. I want to say the halfway point's level 8, so we're getting there. He's just kind of sticking out. That actually is kind of funny. Okay. Raider set 6. Ooh, I hear some stomping. Okay, White Fang! This is a new enemy. This is a reskin of the werewolves. Now, I believe these ones are weak to Holy. They will appear later in the game as well. And the ones that appear later are not weak to anything. Oh yeah, they're definitely weak to Holy. But the ones that appear later have no weakness at all. As a matter of fact, they resist all elements actively. So, yay. Another poisonous apple steal. Nice. Okay, good. Looks like most of the stuff's on that side. Hi, Mimic. Heart's left arm, I believe is what that is. Haha, take that. Gunpowder. Wrong one, but I guess that works. Alright, well you can take these off now, because that bandit's ring is not for you. That is for somebody else. Alright, so Zhao... Yeah, she needs her stuff back. So, one Big Bucks hammer, one Topaz for the attack boost, and one Peridot for the attack boost. There we go. Ah, treasure key. We can sell that for some decent cash. Let's go this way first. Ah, it's a Goro switch. Let's see, I see a witch hell's over there. Looking good so far. Parts of right arm. Alright, Divine Beast title's got full ABS. That's not going to stop me from using Zhao, though, because Zhao does have Synth Spheres to work on. Alright, Mirage plus 4's ABS is full, so Ungaga does not need any of that stuff. You can give those back now, Ungaga. Because Toen has Synth Spheres that he can work on. Quickly, that's money. What do we got over this way? Come on, I need you over here, buddy. Speed plus 1. Alright. Should be the last Atla on this floor. Elephant emblem. Alright, all monsters dead. Awesome. Let's move. Hey, where's that gunpowder at? Okay, we got another new enemy there. We got Vulcan. Y'all remember the Dune enemy from the last dungeon? That's that guy's little brother. The main difference is that Vulcan, I believe, damages your weapon more, and he is weak to ice. He is considered a stone enemy, if I'm not mistaken. However, he can be defeated in the exact same way. Oh yeah, he's stone, definitely. He might even be considered metal. He just took off 4 points. And that's with max endurance and the durable stat, so oof. Good ABS, though. Ooh, we got a big chest. What's this? Ooh. A sax. Now, does that have durable on it? It does not, so that would be sold. I wonder where Abstract is. He normally would have shown up by now. He got a finger. Hey, that Atlas just gave me the finger. Rude. Stop that. That's where the cannon is. King Mimic? No! Hello. Ooh, a Terra Sword! That, I believe, is Ungaga's penultimate weapon. Funnily enough, that's actually what I'm trying to build up his Mirage into, is a Terra Sword. So, what I might do to save myself the trouble is just keep that, and turn his Mirage into a Synth Sphere and just slap it on there. That might not be a bad idea. Let me see, I'm pretty sure that's the case. Yes, actually, that is exactly what I want right there, is a Terra Sword. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade his Mirage, because now I don't have to build it up anymore. There's just a Terra Sword right here. Ooh, yeah. That's really lucky, so that's actually gonna save me a lot of time. I don't care about his weapon stats particularly that much, so status break. As long as he's capable of, like, feasibly defending himself, he will not have a problem. And with a Synth Sphere Terra Sword, he will most definitely not have that problem. So, nice. Gonna slap this on here. Look at this thing. This thing's got 4 slots. You can see how good a Synth Sphere is, too. Look at that. So, pretty decent stats across the board. Not bad. So, yeah, we really don't need to work on Ungaga anymore. That's awesome. It's no 5-foot nail, but it'll get the job done. Fighting that thing with Toen might be a bit tricky. Of course he just knocks me down. Fortunately, I don't think he can jump over Vulcan, so... Yeah, he actually might be too low for my swings. No, he's not. It's just really hard to hit him. I basically have to hit him in midair in order for it to count. Ooh. And I think he dropped the gunpowder. Yes, he did. I'm still kind of balking at that find. Like, I just found a Terra Sword in a chest. A penultimate weapon. Just, oof. Also, these Atla are being really rude. They keep giving me the finger, and I don't like it. More trouble. going to use a stamina drink here for the defense boost, because trying to melee one of these things is just going to be a pain. Yeah, see, nothing. Unfortunately, he knocked me over, and that wasted his ABS. Pissant little mole. Alright. Slowly starting to recover all of those losses there, Steve. I'm gonna go fight the White Fang first, because he's more consistent. Well, actually, no. Let's kill Vulcan. He's closer. Okay. I was mistakenly thinking the White Fang was behind me. Come on. Nice. The lookout. Oof. I think I didn't do too much. I imagine an actual physical impact from one of these things will probably one-shot poor Zhao. Whoa! Oh, he cursed me. That's fine. Oh, wait. I can't do the weapon swap thing because he cursed me. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Congratulations! You actually managed to curse me at such a time where a curse would be inconvenient. Thank you. Interesting to note that those guys can curse you, though. I don't remember them being able to do that, probably because I've never been hit by them. Head parts. Alright. Let's heal here first. Minen. Wow, okay. Platinum ring. Is that something with durable on it? No. Alright. Hello, Vulcan. Unless this thing's a mimic, we should be done with monsters. Yep. Magical crystal, nothing new. Grab this. Ammonite. Use the gunpowder here, and we should be good to go. Next floor. Alright, I'm going to be quiet for this next scene because of really awesome music. Okay, I think you've heard the music enough. This track is called Mission, in all caps. It is so cool. Seems like from Blue Terra. Why here? Genie? Oh, that. I saw it with the big telescope. That's not much evil. The Blue Terra folks need help if they are troubled by so little evil. What? Seal it? You must be kidding. Sealing? That is, like, extinct. Yikes. No one in Yellow Drop knows how to seal, probably. Isn't that when you put something into an urn or something, right? That is impossible. Wait up. I haven't said no yet. I just said the sealing technique was difficult. There's a cooler way than sealing. Just knock it down. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Count on me. Here's the plan. I'm in the process of making a so-called sun giant. It's a state-of-the-art yellow drop technology. Let's say it's like a supersized golem, to make a long story short. The sun giant can easily knock out the genie. But then this very sun giant ran away and broke into pieces during the test drive. The magical gem we have now is not powerful enough to support the sun giant. We need a Pez sphere to make the sun giant perfect. A Pez sphere is one of the most powerful of the magical gems. If we use that, then the sun giant will operate at its best. It has been put up as a prize for a match at the Coliseum. If you can win the match, you can acquire it. Easy to say, but winning a contest, it takes hard work. That means, let's join forces. And we have our final character. Moon People leader, inventor, and future Luna Lab researcher, Osmond. Osmond has now joined the Ally. Oh, I love this game's just sort of like wacky translation sometimes. But now we have Osmond on our team, we want to talk to Redden. Boss is a great leader. He thinks and acts quickly and decisively. He'll be a powerful ally for you. Okay, now let's shop here. Something important is I want to buy, I believe, a jackal. Let me see. Because now that we have Osmond in our party, Osmond uses guns. So let's see. Yes, I want to buy the jackal. So let's get one of these. And that'll give Osmond a primary weapon to work on. And more or less for the remainder of the Moonsea, I'm going to be working on Osmond. So let's see. Don't need the sacks. Don't need this or this. Let's see, any other junk? Don't need that soap, don't need that. Don't need cheese or these bombs. Don't need a mellow banana. Nobody died, surprisingly. Treasure chest key. Let's see, don't need that. Don't need carrots, because I can just fish Garians whenever I want now. I need another holy water, but I can get that from Queens. Can I save in here? Yes, I can. So I want to save here real quick. Alright. I want to try getting a broken dagger from this guy. The very last broken dagger. There we go. Alright, let's head to Muscalaka, and oh no, let's just head to Queens. We'll see if it's nighttime in Queens, and if it is, we'll go to Muscalaka. But I do want to get some stuff from Queens, and it's daytime, the music's playing, so cool, we can do whatever we need to here. First, let's get some holy water from Susie. Let's see. Let's drink up and fix up. Alright, not a problem. I don't want to fix weapons yet. I would like to upgrade first. You need upgrading. You don't, but that's fine. And then you need this. Right, let's go over here to Basker's place. Alright, so you can have these poison apples. I'm going to need that last power-up powder from you. I also need 7 gourds. Alright, so now he's got a machine gun that he can work with. He can use this to work on, like, getting his jackal upgraded. Because the jackal's not going to be nearly as effective. So, let's see. Next, we want to go to Osmond's page and give him all of these gourds. Let's see, that should be all 10. Yep, okay. I want to get him 4 Fruits of Eden as well. There we go. Now all of my actual characters that I care about have the exact same HP and thirst stats. You see, he's got some pretty decent defense going for him. Even though he does, I think, have the lowest of the group at the moment. Alright, so let's head to Muscalaka now, since we have pretty much everything else we need. And this is where all of those fishing points are going to be coming into play. We need to give people those fruits. I will be making use of those once we're done in Yellow Drops. Let's see. I want to take these off and Let's see what I need total here. Attack, magic, ice, dino, stone, and mimic. So I don't think the monster stats are going to be a problem because of this. So let's see, ice. Osmond might be able to make really good use of that sun. So let's get a turquoise, I think. Let me check my notes regarding gems. Yeah, turquoise gives stone and mimic, which I need both, so that should be fine. What about aquamarine? Aquamarine gives sea and sky. Yeah, I think an aquamarine will do fine for ice. So let's see, exchange FP. Let's go with aquamarine and a turquoise. That should improve my ice. Hey, we can now build this up after only one upgrade. Very nice. Atlamelia sword. That's actually where I want that to be. So let's repair, since now that you've powered up a bit. Let's see, Divine Beast title, what do you need? You don't need any of these, that's for sure. Now, Zhao will probably never be used for actual proper dungeon combat again, because now that she's in, now that we have Osmond in the party, she is completely obsolete. Osmond not only moves faster than she does, and attacks faster than she does, his weapons are just straight up better. His dungeon ability is there are some pits that we can cross that Zhao can't jump over. Osmond, having that little helicopter pack, can just fly over them. The thing is, he can also fly over the ones that Zhao can jump over. So Zhao legit has no use in our party anymore, aside from hitting the random effect tiles. I will still want to build up her slingshots, though, because her ultimate weapon has an ability on it. But otherwise, I'm not too interested in her growth. Let's see. I need attack, magic, ice, wind, fish, and mimic. So I think I know what to do with those, especially since I've got 3 slots going. So let's see. Exchange FP. I want a sapphire, an aquamarine, and a turquoise. Okay, that takes care of ice. We just need wind and mimic. Okay. I won't worry about that too much. Now for you, what do you need? Besides the big bucks hammer. Oh. Right, she already got that infused. Okay, so build up. You need magic. And that's it. So... let's go with... since you need wind and magic, let's go with 3 sapphires, I think. Nice, we can get the Athena's armlet, so she's good to go. And let's see, Terra Sword, yep, you're doing okay. I mean, Zhao does still need some upgrading, but I can work on her later. Osmond definitely needs more work than she does. So, let's see. Alright, so... let's look at what the Jackal needs first and foremost. I believe from here I want to go down. Yes. Everything, no elements, and a bunch of monster stats. So, we'll give you the big bucks hammer because you do need that. Holy crap, that gives you a lot of points. That might just be exactly what you need. And we also want to give you the sun. Well, actually, that'll waste all your stats if you do that. Yeah, the sun would be a waste. Let's give you that for now. I can give you these pearls that give you endurance. Thing is, with a max attack like that, give you the sun for now, just for those bonuses. Yeah. That'd do pretty good to start you off. And then give you that just so you have something. I'll have to test it, but we'll see. As for you, give you that, because that'll give you... Yeah, that'll be a waste at this point, but having that there just so he'll have steel is pretty nice, I guess. Okay. I think everybody should be good to go in that case. Yeah, should be fine. Alright, so I think we're good on supplies, right? Or wait, do I still need to fix stuff? You need fixing. Alright, everyone else should be fine, so let's go to Brooke's place. Ah, good, I can get some premium chicken here. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, I need more repair powder. I need more, I need one of these, too. One of those, because we got Osmond in the party. And 4 repair powder. Cool. Yeah, Ruby and Toan can build up already. Back to the Moon Sea. Right. Crater set 8. And as you can see, there's a pit here. Someone cannot jump this. Even Zhao can't jump this distance. We need Osmond. He just flies right over. Now, if you actually try to press the attack button while you're over one of these pits, be careful or you'll fall. Yep. I don't think anything can actually, like, knock you off, but you can be attacked while you're in one of those. So, you do need to be careful. Alright, so I want to focus primarily on Osmond while I'm in here. Use the remaining floors to get him built up a little. Shouldn't be too much work. Limited zone. What's... Oh, I didn't see what it was. Ah, ABS decrease. Okay, so we actually don't want to use him in here. We can use anyone, really. We just leveled up, so that should be fine. But let's see what's around. That's a Goro thing. Oh, you. Give this new pterosaur a try. Almost one-shot it, not quite. Yeah, just give that to him so he can kill stuff. Alright, there's the cannon. Transfeather, bro. Sword near peak, yeah. I believe you're at max stats now, so yeah, just ice is all you need. Boom, look at that. Nice. stone. Not bad. That's the waste parts, I believe. The eye. Scale. Ah. Right. Goro switch. Thought that was a key. I ain't even bothering with you. Die. Now, Osmond, depending on what kind of weapon you give him, because he has, I think, 3 different... Restoring Sword looks like the... whatever it's called from that last case in the third Ace Attorney game. That's because this is the 7-branch sword. This is a replica, so to speak, of one of the 3 Imperial Regalia of Japan. The Magatama is another one, and I forget what they call the mirror. But, yeah, it's a Japanese reference, or a reference to Japanese culture. You see it in a lot of Japan-made games. Now, Osmond, his weapons work a bit differently depending on which one you have, because his guns are divided into 3 different types. The one we have here is a machine gun. The way the machine gun works is it uses Osmond's speed meter at the bottom as a sort of magazine. So, like, you'll see here... You see how the speed gauge is kind of like slowly emptying out as I fire it? It won't recharge on its own until he completely empties the mag, and then the speed bar going back up is effectively treated as him reloading. One of the other... Yeah. One of the other weapon types he could potentially have is a flamethrower. I believe the flamethrower works in a similar way. Hey, there we go. Don't gotta kill anything anymore. Nice. I believe the flamethrower works similarly, where the speed gauge is treated as a magazine. The flamethrower is the next step before getting... Uh-oh. Woo! The laser is the next step after the flamethrower. And lasers treat it as normal, where you fire it, the gauge empties out, and you have to wait for it to fill back up before you can shoot again. His speed... The speed on his guns tends to go up pretty quick, though, so not as big an issue. Mimic? No, but these guys are guarding that one. I'm gonna have to kill them. Thanks for the fire, I guess. Bigger. Alright. Hey, antidote amulet, thanks. Boone. Now, Boone is actually a person. No, he's not the cold sniper that lives in Novak. He is a completely different person. Different Boone. Whoa. Let's get Osmond out. Any more limited zones? Trader set 10. White Fang. Perfect. Now that you have Osmond, Zhao no longer has character-specific things. Exactly. She will only be here for synth spheres, and that's it. Die. Yes. Ooh, nice. We got the gunpowder, too. Cool. I will continue working on towing synth spheres as I need to. Let's see, that requires a handle, so nothing doing there. There's the way out. Ah, we have an Ungaga door. You can see there's that sort of dark smoke. Let's fly right over this. Now, we got some Vulcans. So I want to use ice. Now, these things can block. Okay, good. You died, so I want to switch to the Jackal. Yeah, you can see they block. This screams a bunch of mimics to me. Yeah, mimics don't have a weakness, so that's fine. Endurance +1, I really don't care. You're probably a king mimic, right? Oh no! What do you got? A steel slingshot. Does that have durable on it? Because if it does... No, it does not. That will be sold. Alright, what do you got then? Another endurance +1. How quaint. Magical crystal. I swear if this has the map, then I guess I've just found all the treasure that's of any importance right in the one room. Hey, the handle! Nice, I can actually go places. Cool. Ooh, new enemy? Ah, here we are, Titan! This is the Cloud 2 Golem, basically. They gave the Titan a new model in the second game. Weak to wind, and very, very sturdy, so definitely want to be shooting him down. Now, you do want to watch your durability when you're using a machine gun. They can break pretty fast. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not even going to bother trying to shoot you. You block way too much. Yeah, auto repair powder helps, but as you can see, I've got my all my hot slots taken. Alright, Jackal's ABS is full, so let's see what we can do with this. That should be fine, honestly. Well, the attack would be wasted, so no, probably not. I could give him a bunch of endurance with these pearls. Not like I'm using them for anything else at the moment. Plus, I'd give him a lot of thunder, too. So, boom. Let's see what we got. Alright, he's got big bucks now. Build up into the Swallow. Alright, tier 2 machine gun. And this will only go straight forward from here. So let's see, you need magic. And that's it, just magic. Okay, cool. I can probably gain 1 level for you, and that'll do just fine. Let's slot this on you for a bigger attack boost. And yeah, you don't necessarily need that anymore, do you? Yeah, no, not really, you don't. And this means you are now Thunder Elemental by default because of your stats. Cool. I told you guys, Osmond levels up quickly. Let's see, map. Alright. What do you got? Speed +1. Earn. Parts, I believe that is parts chest. Another big urn. Now, let's see how you fare against this guy by comparison. So, if we do this... Takes almost a whole magazine to kill the dude. However, if we use the swallow, now that you've actually got a build-up on it... can I shoot that thing? I can! Yes! Die, Molar, die! I hate you. Ooh, yes! Makes dealing with them so much easier. Yeah, the raw attack power of the swallow alone is now preferable to using the regular machine gun, broken dagger and all. Oh yeah, much better. Monster stats help too. Let's see, yeah, let's just go with that. Very nice. The claw. Skirt. Here's where we need the handle. Die. Good, synth sphere available, or at least partially. Cool. Oh, another one? Nothing for it, so... Get punked. Oh yeah, that was much more efficient. Swallow's ABS is full. Well, not that it matters anymore, but I need to figure out what to do with this when I leave. Let's see. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what to do with that when I actually get out of here. So for now, I guess Zhao? Zhao can have it? Let's see. That power boost. I'm assuming I can even hit this thing. Oh no, I can. Right, I forgot. The dirt actually counts as a hitbox. Alright. Turn. Cool. Speed +1. Nice. Alright, we're gonna need to leave and do some weapon work. Still haven't had a chance to do the, use the bravery launch yet. Whoops. Alright, let's head back to Muskalaka real quick and do some weapon work while we're here. Seems it's late in the day, the music's not playing. Shame, I like Muskalaka's music. Alright, let's use some of these fishing points I've got built up here. So, first looking at you. What do you need? You need attack, magic, all the elements except holy, and that's it. Okay. That should be easy enough to get the wind taken care of. I don't know how much wind you need, though, is the problem. So, let's see. What are your lowest attributes? You've got... Wind and thunder are the two lowest there, so what I'll probably do... You don't need endurance. You do just straight up need thunder, though. So... I'm thinking... Let's give you 2 sapphires and a pearl, I think would be good for you. So let's go with that. 2 sapphires and a pearl. Let's see. Hopefully that should take care of your wind requirement. It does not. You still need more wind. Okay. So I'm thinking probably a garnet. How's your speed? Your speed's max. So yeah, you'd need a garnet. I'm thinking a garnet, a pearl, and a sapphire. But let's see what you need. You need attack, endurance, holy, undead, rock, metal, and mage. Okay. So metal and mage can be gotten with opals. Same thing with endurance. So let's see. Oh yeah, you've got that too. So let's get an opal. Let's see. Let's get you an opal and what about undead and rock? You need holy. Peridot would give you beast and plant, not undead and rock. How's your speed? I could give you a topaz. Topaz would give you undead. So how about that? We'll go with a topaz. Topaz and an opal, I think, should be good. And I already have a topaz available. Or I did. Somebody has it. Who does? Not you. Who has it? Not you. Not you. Is it Ungaga? Do you have it? Yes, you do. You don't need that. You can keep that, though. You can keep that. And then swallow. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. So, let's see. You... Oh, you've already... Wait a minute. Ah, right. So speed is not a factor because of the synth sphere. Right, never mind. So... I could go for a Peridot then, I suppose. Because Peridots give holy. Though rock might be a bigger concern. Let's see. Stone. Your ice is pretty bad. So how about this? We'll go with a turquoise and a opal for each of them. So let's see. 1 opal, 1 turquoise. Oh, actually, wait, no. The antique sword doesn't need to build up proper. I forgot about that. Oh well, I've got these now. Might as well use them. Let's see. I don't need to build you up, silly. Now that should get rid of the thirst, right? No, it didn't. Okay, that was supposed to get rid of the thirst, but I guess not. Probably because that's like its native weapon or whatever. I know there's a bug with that where... Yeah, there's a bug where if you try to remove a weapon that's in, or like an ability that's intrinsic onto a weapon, it won't go away. So I think that's what happened here. Oh well. It still has really good stats. So yeah, that should be fine. See, Zhao, you don't need any work. Steel Slingshot can be sold. Terra Sword will be fine. What do you need? You need magic and that's it. So how many slots do you have? 3? We can just give you 3 sapphires and that should do your magic. Let's see. Magic, magic, magic. Oh, never mind. You only need the 1. Okay. Well, that gives you wind. We could give you fire and ice, I suppose. Actually, give you some speed. Give you some holy, too. That'd probably help. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, Osmond did not need a whole lot. Okay, G-Crusher. I believe that is the next thing for Osmond? Yes. So let's go ahead and upgrade him to the G-Crusher. G-Crusher. Now, probably won't be doing much more upgrading with him at the moment because he's caught up. Ooh, we got a double spot. Shame that's not on a synth sphere, but oh well. So let's go ahead and evolve everybody else. Ah, build up not allowed with attachment equipped. Let's take that off. And build up into the Atlamelia sword. 2 build-ups in one video. Whoa! Okay, so you can repair then, because you're good to go. Atlamelia sword. Now I want to equip this synth sphere on it. Actually, let me see. Which one would be better? Steel would give me that with a few elements and max out a bunch of monster stats. Holy crap. Let me check. Who's got that? You do. You don't need that. Give me those. You don't need them. And let's see. What would this do? 118.75 with no elements and max out pretty much all of my monster stats, as well as giving me big bucks. I'd rather have big bucks over steel. And then let's see. I guess at this point I could just focus on getting... Well, the attack boost would probably be nice. So you can have that and that. And then Ruby, we can go ahead and build you up into the Athena's armlet. Yep, you're good to go. Let's see, what do you need? You need attack, magic, all the elements. If you need all the elements, then Sun might be better for you. Let's see. Now, what do you need for build-up? You just need attack, and that's it? Yeah, attack and stone. Okay. Right, well, I suppose it's time to start working on these things, then. So we know that's not going to work. Everything else looks to be okay, so let's talk to Brooke real quick then. I need some more water. And repair powder, too. Let's see. Some water. And I've got a spare antidote amulet I can put away. Let's see, where's Inga's house? Here it is. Nope, nope, nope. Let me go. There we go. Can have that. I need a Dran's feather too. Ah, yes, I can sell some of this. Let's see, to keep those, that can be sold. Nobody else has anything useful, so later. Then I need to go back to Enga and actually withdraw some weapons now. I want these. More stuff for Toan to work on. Alright. That should be good. Let's go to Queens, buy up the rest of our supplies, and we can probably call it a stream. Water's stocked up. We got all the restoratives. Got all our powders. Yep, we're good. Okay. I'll save here, call it a stream, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.